Hi, welcome to Aimee Nolte Music. Today we're starting a new series about how to sing harmony. It could also be about how to play harmony. I think a lot of people have a hard time singing a different note than everybody else is singing. Did that ever happen to you? Like you got put in a choir and maybe your voice was a little bit lower, so they told you were an alto, and then you realized that you were not singing what you want to be singing, which is the melody, right? Like if you got put into a choir and everybody's singing da 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 da, and your part goes da 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 da. You're like, that's not the part I'm not. It might have just really confused you, and that's normal. And that happens if anybody who doesn't grow up in a musical house singing harmony, learning what it is, that's going to happen to you. You're going to think it's weird not to be on the melody. It's going to be confusing to you. A lot of times what people do when they want to sing harmony is they sing a third below the pitch or a third above the pitch. In fact, that's what my kids do. My boy Charlie loves to sing a third above. He likes to sing the high harmony, kind of like Michael Scott from The Office on Happy Birthday. Always sings the high harmony. And my daughter likes to sing a third below. So a lot of times when we're singing a song together, I'll just be like, Charlie, you sing the high harmony, Ellie, you sing the low harmony. And for the most part, they do pretty well. And people can do that. If you've got an ear and you've got some talent, you can usually pick out a harmony. But what about those of you who can't do it? And it's a lot of you. Now, my husband is an example. He can sing harmony, but only if I teach it to him. If I teach it to him, then he's got it, and he won't forget it, and he's good. He's got a lot of talent that way, but if I ask him to just make up a bass part, he can't do it. This video is an attempt to help people who don't feel like they know how to make up a harmony part start to actually make up a harmony part. That makes sense. I tried to pick a song that I think everybody in the whole world knows because I'm so happy that people from all over the world are watching my videos. And the song that I thought of was because in the Olympics a few years ago, they had Paul McCartney come out and he played Hey Jude. I don't know if you remember that. I can't remember where they were. Maybe China? I can't remember. But it's not important. But I remember thinking, Hey Jude is not the kind of song that you would play at the Olympics. It's not very inspiring or anything. But then they got to the chorus and the whole stadium, and I know the whole world was going na 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 na. And I thought that's why they picked it, because everybody in the whole world knows Hey Jude. So that's the song we're gonna pick today. I might pick another song too. We might take two examples. But I'm just gonna try to pick one that everybody knows and that's super easy. And then I'm going to show you about common tones. And that's how we're going to practice singing harmony today. So let's pretend like Hey Jude is starting. I can't actually play you the recording, which is what I want to do because of copyright reasons, especially when it's the Beatles. But I can play it myself. So what I would suggest doing after you watch this is go turn on Hey Jude. And this is what you do. You're going to hear the first melody note, which is Hey Jude, don't be afraid. Okay, so that's the first part is just hey, and you're going to find that note in your voice. Hey, and then what I want you to do is keep that note. Just keep singing that note until it feels like it doesn't sound good anymore with the song. All right? So let's try that. Hey Jude. You see that? So the melody actually goes down. Hey Jude. But you are not going to go down. You're going to sing the same note. Hey Jude. And you're going to hold on to that note like your life depends on it. You're not going to leave it. You're going to go, Hey Jude. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. I'm going to forego the words because I might mix them up and get them wrong. La la. Still sounds fine. La, la, absolutely fine if you just sing middle C. All of those chords, it's because the chords have a C in them. That's an F chord. An F chord has a C in it. Hey Jude, don't let me down. And we change to a C chord. That has a C in it. La 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 la. So it sounds good. Take a sad song. That's a C7 chord. Still has a C. And make it better. And then back to an F. That has a C. So C is the common tone to the first 2 or 3 chords of the song. C is common to those. That gets a little technical, and I don't need to get technical with this lesson today. All I want you to do is just learn to grab a pitch, the very first pitch that the song starts on, and see if it sounds good through the song. Now, we're just going to keep going and see when it doesn't sound good. So see if you can tell. I'm not going to change notes when I should change notes. And the only note we're going to change to is D. Only 2 notes we're going to sing are La and La. So you tell me when you think we should change to a D note, okay? Sad song and make it better. So we're still La, 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 La. Did you hear it? That was the place. The chord actually changes to a chord that doesn't have a C in it. And those of you who are not musically inclined, you don't really need to know that. All you need to know is that your note that you started with, La, doesn't sound good anymore. So all you gotta do is just raise it or lower it 1 step. We're gonna raise it, but lowering it would also work. La, la, la. Now it should go back down, shouldn't it? La. Start still good. And then it repeats. So you can do the exact same thing again. You can actually sing it. Sing it with the recording. Now that you know that you've only got these 2 notes and you know when to switch them, you can do it. Hey Jude, don't let me down. You have found her. Our change. The minute you let her into your heart, there's a change. Then you can start to make it better. Now we're gonna do the bridge. Just keep your note. See if it works. Da, 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 da. There, it doesn't sound right. We're gonna raise it. That doesn't sound good anymore, so we're going to go back down. So that's the part that goes, don't you know that it's a fool? We're going to do the D note now. Through the whole song. I know that that's ugly. I know that you would never sing that. Well, you might. If you were in a choir and you were like one of the alto parts or something, those might be your notes. Probably not, because they're super boring, but they work. And that is your first step to learning harmony, is learning that the same note can work over a ton of the song, especially if we're talking about a rock song or a pop song. Let's talk about another song that I think everybody probably knows. If we try 3 Little Birds by Bob Marley. Does everybody kind of know that? I think everybody kind of knows that. Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing's gonna be alright. Okay, what's our first note in the melody? Don't. Right there, we're gonna hold it. Don't worry about a thing. we could raise it, but let's lower it this time. 'Cause every little thing's gonna be alright. And we go right back to it. Right, don't worry about a thing. Every little thing's gonna be alright. Most simple pop songs it's going to work on. There are going to be some songs where you're going to have to raise it instead of a whole step, a half step. But within the space of 3 half steps on the piano, you're going to be able to sing a common tone for like nearly every song there is if you just take one of those notes. Kind of a cool trick. So give it a shot. If you're listening to something when you're driving somewhere, when you're walking somewhere, give it a shot. Find out what that first melody note is. Hold on to it like there's no tomorrow, and then sing it. Sing the heck out of it. Sing it until it doesn't sound good anymore, and then sing a step higher or a step lower and until that doesn't sound good anymore, and then sing the one that you started on. And see how many songs you can go through and sing harmony like this. You might have to go to the piano and find what the note is and help yourself, like hammer it out while you're just singing it over and over and over again. Test it on your friends too. See if they can do it. I mean, what friend wouldn't want to be tested on this? But I think it's fun to test it on people. Like, even though my husband can't make up a harmony part, like I was saying, he can do this. Most people can do this. Most people can sing one note until they think it doesn't sound good anymore, and they can tell when it doesn't sound good anymore, and they can change. Thanks for listening. Thanks for learning with me about harmony and common tones. This is the first step in our harmony series. The next video, we are going to talk about singing thirds and how you can make up harmonies all by yourself. All right, I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching Aimee Nolte Music.